Gaffer, 2-1 win here against Solihull Moors. Again, 3 wins on the bounce. Brilliant game today. Different type of win though.
Brilliant game. Not quite so sure I agree with that, but obviously a home win. Something we set out to do. So obviously to get the 3 points, get the win. That was the most important outcome of the evening. Obviously we've got some bumps and bruises along the way, which is disappointing. And on the whole, it was a different type of performance to get 3 points today.
Yeah, fast start today. How important was that against a good side in Solihull Moors?
Yeah, we felt that on the back of the game at the weekend, there was a lot of energy within the group, and we said let's get that on the pitch as early as we can, and we got our rewards for that. And then it did feel like a long game after that. Our second half performance didn't keep the ball as well as we'd like, and we know what the challenge is with Solihull, and they're very good at getting the balls in wide areas and sort of passing and movement in and around the box, and we knew that was going to be issues for us. And it's interesting that we kind of dealt with that part of the game really well. They scored in a different type of goal for them. So, I sound like I'm being negative. I'm really pleased with the performance. Really pleased with the 3 points, and obviously it keeps our home form going.
Jake Taylor, 2-2.
Yeah, interesting that. But again, at the end of the season, me and Jake had a conversation about what he's capable of, and I felt that there was more to come from Jake, and he's a great age, great experience. He's had a promotion in the past, and we wanted him to lead a bit more on the pitch, and he's certainly done that with his performances.
We brought in younger lads, just touching on there on the more experienced player. We brought in younger lads today, but how important is it to still have that foundations of those players with experience and knowing what promotion feels like?
Well, obviously, an age thing isn't really about experience. It's you obviously, the older you get, the more experience you gain. But we've managed to bring in a group of players that are hungry for success, and success is different for each individual. Obviously, we're trying to get a group that want to be ambitious, and having guys that have been promoted before, that can rub off on young players. And the feeling we've got at the moment is that we've got a good balance in the group. There's good harmony in the group, and I think we've started the season pretty well. But that can change in a blink of an eye, and it's about keeping the group disciplined, keeping the group enjoying what we do, and we'll see where we are in a few weeks and see where we need to improve. But on the whole, that experience has given us a bit of a foundation, and the young lads have given us a bit of legs and a bit of energy that maybe we didn't have last season.
I think a word that I personally would use to describe that performance was discipline. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think we could have had more of it at times, but the word I used at half-time was control. Let's control the game. Let's control the ball a bit more. Let's control our own actions, and when we press and when we don't press. And I think second half there was 1 or 2 moments where we probably lost a little bit of control, but on the whole, although we didn't have a lot of the ball second half, I still felt like we had reasonable control of the game.
And just finally, we move on to Altrincham on the weekend. It'll be a difficult place to go. It has been for Eastleigh in recent years. What kind of test will they provide?
Well, it's away from home, so it's a different dynamic. It's a trek, obviously on the back of tonight's game. So we know that we've got to recover the boys really well. And again, they're a team that I haven't looked at them too much as yet. I don't like to look too far ahead. But every team in the league expects to do well at home, and I'm sure they'll be no different.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.